Okay, good day everyone. Again, this is G2 and itutuloy po natin yung ating COC3 sa Computer System Servicing NC2. And today we'll be configuring yung DHCP tsaka DNS. Okay, so let's start. So unang-una, just click on Add Roles and Features. And then click Next. Click Next again. Next. And then, let's click on DHCP server. So, makikita nyo guys, naka-select na rin dito yung DNS server. So, install na rin siya. So, wala tayong dapat pang i-click. And then, let's move on. Click Next. Click Next again. Click Next. And then, install. And then we wait. Okay, so and again guys, malalaman yung tapos na pag may nakita na kayong installation succeeded dito sa ilalim ng mahabang color blue. Okay, now we click on close. And then babalik ulit tayo doon sa may color white flag with yellow triangle. So let's click on it. And then kiklik natin dito yung complete DHCP configuration. So yep, let's get it on. Just click Next, and then click on Commit, and then close. Okay, now, dito sa ating dashboard, from the left-hand shoulder, i-click lang uli natin yung DHCP right here. And then, balik tayo sa ating server, right-click, and then let's click on DHCP Manager. Okay, maximize lang natin and then medyo lawakan natin ng konti. Let's click on your server right here. And then click lang natin yung IPv4. And then right click. And then new scope. And then click next. Dito naman, maglagay lang tayo ng pangalan. Let's say DHCP1. And then click next. Okay, so configuration settings for DHCP server. Start IP address. Okay, now since I'm on virtual machine guys, dalawa lang talaga yung nakasetup sa akin. Okay, 192.168.100.1 para sa aking server and 192.168.100.2 sa aking client. Now, ano ba yung magiging starting IP ko? Okay, well since nagamit ko na yung dalawa, I'm gonna go start with .3. So it's gonna be 192.168.100.3. So that's what I'm gonna use. 192.168.100.3. Now, ano naman yung ending IP address? Okay, here's how it works. So, depende sa kung ilang devices ang i-add natin sa network. Okay, kasi yung 5 devices na yan, kunwari, is manggagaling sa server. Okay, so kailangan meron din naka-assign na IP address. Okay, so if I'm gonna add, let's say, 5 computers on my network, it means that I'm gonna need also 5 IP address from the server. So kung 5 device, that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, that's gonna be .7. So 192.168.100.7 para sa 5 device or para sa 5 computers. Okay, now let's click on next. Next. Okay, so part na to, since naka-virtual machine ako, again, I don't have any physical router or default gateway or access point. So, I'm gonna have to skip on this. But then again, kung nasa actual setup ako, kung ano yung router IP ko, yun ang ilalagay natin dyan. Okay? So, let's move on. Click next. Next. And then finish. Okay, now we're done configuring the DHCP. Okay? So, pero may i-check muna tayo sa ating static IP. Okay, let's go to control panel again. Network and Internet, Network and Sharing Center, change adapter settings, right click and then properties, double click sa IPv4. So kung mapapansin niyo guys, yung preferred DNS server natin are supposed to be 192.168.100.1, change to 127 or the loopback IP address. So it normally happens when nag-configure tayo ng DHCP. So all we need to do is just put this back to the server IP, which is 192.168.100.1, and then we'll click on OK, and then OK. Okay, so after that, we're gonna go to our client PC. Okay, pasok lang muna tayo. Okay, punta rin tayo sa static ng ating client. Ethernet, change adapter options, double click, properties, and of course, syempre, since connected na yung ating client sa ating server or domain, there's gonna be a security. So it's gonna be administrator, and then the password 1. So click natin yung IPv4, and then properties. So at this point, since yung server na natin ang magbibigay ng IP sa mga client, kailangan natin i-obtain an IP address automatically. Okay? Ito naman yung sa preferred DNS, nakapirmi lang talaga yan. So let's click on OK, and then close, and then close. And then we're gonna go to CMD or sa command prompt para i-check natin kung nakakuha ba tayo ng IP address sa ating server. Config and then enter. So makikita ninyo guys, yung IPv4 address natin is 192.168.100.3, which is galing na doon sa server. Okay, kung maalala nyo, yung static natin was 192.168.100.2. Okay, so pagka ganyan na lumabas within range na ginawa natin kanina sa server, pasok na yan. Okay? That's okay. Now, after DHCP guys, pupunta naman tayo sa DNS. Okay, we're gonna go back to the server PC. Close lang muna natin to. Close. Close. And then DNS. Okay. So right click lang dito. And then go to DNS Manager. Expand lang natin. Click on your server here. A small triangle that points on the right side. Click natin yung forward lookup zones. And then let's click on our domain, which is the testa.net. Okay? Now, pag nandito na tayo guys, tignan nyo lang yung server natin na PC, which is this one. So right click, properties, and then put a check mark on the small box here, update associated pointer, and then click on apply, okay, and then okay, and that's it. Okay, now we're gonna move on to reverse lookup zone. So click lang natin yung reverse lookup zone, right click, and then new zone, and then click on next, 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 next. Okay, sa network ID guys, we're gonna go type in yung ano natin na yung IP natin ng server 192, at least yung first 3 octets 192.168.100. Now on this part, on this page, we're not going to be able to type in the 4 octets or the 4th octet on this page, but we'll be able to mamaya. Okay, so this is fine. So just click on next, click next, and then finish. Okay, so now after that, i-click lang natin ulit yung small triangle that points on the right side doon sa gilid ng reverse lookup zones, and then i-click natin tong 100.168.192. So if you can notice, naka-reverse na siya. Okay, so right click lang dyan, and then I click on new pointer, and then this is the time where it will be able to type in the last octet. So ang ating server is .1, so we're gonna put in .1. Now, after nating ma-type yung last octet, we're gonna go click on browse, and then under record types, click lang natin yung all records, click lang natin yung server, actually double click again, double click sa ating domain, and then isang click dito sa my start of authority. You can see, yan siya, start of authority. So make sure na ito yung nakaselect. And then click on OK. Mapapansin nyo na yung host name is nakalagay na rito, which is the testa.net. And then just click on OK. And that's it. So right now, we're gonna go set up naman yung ating reverse lookup zone, or yung loopback na tinatawag. So babalik tayo sa reverse lookup zone. Again, right click and then new zone. Click next, click next, click next again, click next, and then this time it's gonna be 127.0.0. Pero kung matatype natin yung 4 octets, that's gonna be 127.0.0.1. Pero since hindi natin matype yung ika-4 na octet, let's just move on. Click on next, next, and then finish. So babalik tayo ulit dito, right click, and then let's click on new pointer. Here we go. .1, browse, go to all records right here, double click dito, double click ulit, then double click sa ating domain, and then hanapin ulit natin yung SOA or start of authority, which is this one. So click lang yung gilid doon, click on OK, siya, and then click on OK. So makikita nyo, nag-register na rin siya dito. So that's how you configure your DNS. Okay, so I hope you have learned something today, at itutuloy natin to sa next episode. Bye everyone!